Oh boy, unusual trading. Congrats. If you consider it a good thing, I guess. Well, anyway, at this point, it's pretty much the same idea. You buy low, sell high, but you put a shit ton more effort into researching this time than you did before. And if you mess up, you have a way bigger loss than you did last time. So, congrats, I guess. Alright, well, now that you hopefully got your big boy pants on, let's get right into it. Quick disclaimer before getting started, I am not a financial expert, nor am I going to be 100% right all the time. Remember, this is also meant for entertainment purposes. Do your own research, do not rely on everything I say as fact. Thank you, enjoy the video. Alright, well, before we get started, let's talk about some really important information that I should probably tell you before, you get really invested in unusual trading. Alright, so first of all, most unusual prices on backpack.tf are outdated and have been for a long time. Do not take backpack.tf unusual prices as completely accurate, because most of the time they are not. Backpack unusual prices are mostly a guideline at this point for what they have sold for in the past, which it can be pretty accurate or it may not be anymore, so be careful while going forward. When getting pricing help, always do your own research. There's too many dishonest people in the trading scene. If possible, get multiple opinions on an item's price, then choose the average. For example, if someone prices your item at 4 keys, another prices it at 5, and another at 6, the average of your item will probably be around 5 keys. Be very aware of red flags in scam attempts. There can be offers that seem insanely good. Always triple check everything. If something seems too good to be true, then it probably is. If you aren't sure, seek out help from trusted people that you know. Just because someone has a lot of plus rep on Backpack does not mean they can be fully trusted. There's been multiple cases of people with high plus reps going rogue, stealing items, then vanishing with said items. The link for this article will be found in the description if you want to read it for yourself. It's kind of a long one. There's good people, but there's also a lot of bad people. Beware, be cautious, and be observant. I'd honestly suggest with starting around 15-ish keys, since you get some pretty, they're okay. Some pretty okay unusuals with that to resell. I would honestly skip unusual taunts unless you already know what you're doing. Unusual taunts can be very inconsistent, so be careful. When it comes to figuring out what unusuals are sellable, you can either research players' histories on backpack.tf to see how much they've previously sold for, or you can use this very simple rule. Look at the unusual and ask yourself, would I unironically buy this? Does this actually look good? If you answered yes to both of those, then it's probably a decent indicator that others may think the same. Just be aware that unusuals take a lot longer to sell. Keep that in mind.
Shut the hell up! And just tell me where I can get these unusuals for cheap.
Okay, man. Jesus. Oh my god. Didn't have to hurt my feelings like that.
Feelings? You think I care about your feelings? This is unusual trading. We don't give a flying f*** about your feelings. Now tell me where I can buy these unusuals for cheap, or so help me God, I will fucking kill you. I will kill you in the most brutal way possible. I will literally gut you like a goddamn fish, shove that down your fucking throat, and then fucking just burn you alive.
To find cheap unusuals to resell, you can either join the backpack.tf Discord server and look for people advertising quick sells, stalk the listings on Backpack and see if there's bots selling unusuals close to buy orders with little to no competition, or you can just advertise buying quick sells like a loser. After you buy your new unusual hat, you can now list it on backpack.tf. Make sure you're open to item offers since most don't offer keys as much. Most will instead offer items, so again, make sure you do your research before accepting a trade. Now that you listed your item, you can do one of 3 things. Wait for someone to give you offers from backpack.tf and do productive shit with your time. Sit in trade servers and advertise, probably wasting all of your time. Or you can just make a nice loadout out of it and rock it for a while since you're probably going to be stuck with it for a bit. I mean, if you make a nice set out of it, the more you want to keep the hat, which is good because you're less likely to want to quick sell it. I mean, no, really, look at this shit. Would you rather buy an unusual from this dumbass?
Hey, fuck you, man!
Or this absolute Chad? Huh? If you said the first option, get the f off my channel because you probably kick puppies. Okay, that was a little rude, I'm sorry, but you should still feel bad. No, but seriously, this actually helps. Make nice sets out of the stuff you're selling. Watch, check this shit out. See this dog shit pyro unusual?
Hey man, come on bro.
Bam! Sellable, dude. I'm telling you. You know what? I'm so fucking confident that the Flame Deer can sell any hat that I made an entire commercial advertising this shit, bro. Hold on, let me find it. Nope, that's my furry hat. Nope, that's my Minecraft coordinates. Ah, here it is. Hey, you!
Me?
Yeah, you? You can't sell your unusual?
That's not even for
I
sale.
thought so. Wanna know why? Because it's dog shit.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Ask me if I care.
Do you care?
No. Anyway, equip this amazing cosmetic.
Hey, this is kinda nice.
Make any unusual you are selling instantly sellable using this amazing cosmetic. Buy it today for only 1 key plus shipping and handling. When in fear, buy a Flame Deer. Flame Deers are not responsible for furry harassment, kicked from servers, hated by 70% of the community, weird obsessions with the number 621, loss of friendships, heartbreak, and more. No, but seriously, it works. It's very important to try and learn the market before diving head first. Doing your research ahead of time makes you less susceptible to being scammed. There's tons of different markets, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be primarily talking about the unusual market, obviously. Now, for learning the market, there's many different ways to do so. One way I'd suggest is checking the price suggestion page on backpack.tf and keep checking it over time. This allows you to see what hats, effects, and taunts are being sold and repriced. Why is this good? This is good because you can use this information to know what's currently more popular than other hats. If it's selling, then obviously it's more popular, right? Correct, you're so smart. Another way is to look at what other people are wearing in-game. You see some popular ones and some unpopular ones, but the ones you see more often are obviously the ones that are more popular. You also find maybe some effects are more popular on certain classes. For example, Pyro hats usually sell more with Cloud9 and Circling Heart. Sniper hats sell more with edgier effects like
XD!
What?
What about winter effects?
Any other questions? Good. Moving on. Alright, so trading bots. Wait, it gets good. Hold on, let me cook. Yes, you can complain about trading bots and how they ruin the economy, or you can use them to your advantage. I'm not saying hack the bots, don't get me wrong, but there's definitely some ways you can get around bots that I don't see people talk about much, unless it's just obvious and people thought it was self-explanatory. Huh. Anyway, it's incredibly easy to get around bots, even if they undercut you, like the scrapyard bots. Just put your listing a key above the bot, and say in the description you'll discount for full pure. This lets people see the bot and see yours and say, oh nice, I can get it even cheaper than the bot if I go with this player instead. Keep in mind, even if they buy the bot first, you can now price yours higher than you originally did, because you have less or no competition. So either way, it's a plus. Keep in mind, usually over time, the buy orders will rise on the items you're selling too. So even if you aren't getting offers, you can usually wait on buy orders to either break even or come out on top with some profit in the end. You can also bait bots to keep going lower by continuously lowering your price until the bot stops undercutting. Then buy his, therefore controlling the market of that effect and hat. However, just note that this could potentially get you in trouble for baiting bots. Worst case scenario, the bot would block you, but you know, who gives a shit. There's a lot more ways to manipulate bots that most consider shady, so I will not be talking about them for both of our safety. So instead of bitching about trading bots, use them to your advantage. Bitching about trading bots doesn't really change anything since they are most likely here to stay. If you get in trouble though, don't say I didn't warn you. If you do, then that's on you. Honestly, negotiating is either a stupidly complicated chess tournament or the nicest experience you've ever had. You sit there for hours trying to play mind games that won't get you marked as a scammer, to be specific. Or you have a very nice and normal conversation with the other person and make a successful trade. Or you don't, but it was still a nice experience because they were cool. Then there's the ones we all get but never want to talk about, and everyone probably knows what I'm talking about, so I don't even have to mention it. What kind of mind games, XD? Duh. Basically the same shit companies do to make things seem cheaper. Paying basically 20 cents for the product and reselling it for like $9.99, removing the penny so it looks cheaper but really isn't. Then they give you a slight coupon that makes it like $7.49 and act like it's a good deal. Shit, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, mind games, right. Anyway, you can basically do the same thing the companies do and give people discounts for being cool or just to guarantee a sale. Friend discounts go a long way as well, and if asked what you paid for an item, do not lie about how much you paid. This can get you in trouble and make you untrustworthy. Oh, and if you try to sell a friend something, get to know them first. Do not constantly bother them every time you get a new item. If you are friends with them, you should already have an idea of what items they may be interested in. Approach them with said item, then give a discount to guarantee the sale. Okay, next part. Thank you, love you, bye. Making a loss while trading is just going to happen every now and then. It's inevitable. Don't beat yourself up. Everyone makes mistakes while trading. Don't be discouraged. Don't regret a mistake because every mistake makes you learn something. Trading is entirely about learning and improving, just like everything else. If you get ripped off or scammed, you can be mad at the person or yourself as much as you want, but it won't fix anything. Remember, trading should always be for fun. Yes, you can make it a side hustle, but it takes a long time to even get to that point. Everyone makes mistakes, we all started from somewhere, keep learning and getting better. Hey! The last video did honestly way better than I expected. To most it doesn't seem like much, but I appreciate the comments a lot. I really enjoy editing and writing these videos, so I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch, listen, and comment. I read all of them, by the way. As always, thank you for your time. Be safe, be kind, and have fun trading.